안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shammer and I'm here with my girl Sabrina. We are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to Dreamcatcher's Boca, the non-Halloween version.
That's right.
The one that hopefully doesn't have any zombies coming to eat people.
Yeah. And we will definitely be taking a look at that again around Halloween. We've saved that reaction and we'll post it then. But we wanted to go ahead and take a look at Boca, the regular MV version, because Dreamcatcher is not a new group, but it's new to us group that has gotten some attention on our channel. And Boca is one that has been recommended time and time again. So we definitely wanted to take a look at it. And I don't know much about this one, although it says that it's a song in the Moombahton rock. Is that
Ooh, Mombatan. Is that like
Moombahton?
Spanish?
I don't know.
Like a Momba?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It says genre with Dreamcatcher's signature rock sounds wrapped up in Moombahton rhythm, an era of irresponsible words. Those words hurt people even as they grow used to them. Dreamcatcher tightly seals the mouths of those who have lost their sense of guilt. Can they seal those mouths that have blackened the fruit of the tree of language? So we took a look at Scream last week and learned about the tree of language, which is this tree, presumably here in the front. It was the first scene of the Scream MV as well. So starting to sense that there's a theme with this tree of language. So very excited.
And I think you don't mess with the tree.
Yeah, is it sort of like an XO-y sort of world where their tree of life they're protecting, like it's their job? I'm wondering if it's Dreamcatcher's job to protect this tree of language.
It kind of reminds me of Hotel de Luna.
Yes. Oh yes, the tree in the courtyard. Because it's the essence of the Hotel de Luna, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the tree.
So let's see how it unfolds in Boca. Because the Halloween version had nothing to do with the tree as far as I could tell.
No, it was, but it did have, it did keep people's mouths shut in a whole separate way, maybe.
Yeah. All right, let's watch this version. I like it with this pretty tree. Pretty tree. Clouds.
Which is gonna probably turn ugly in like 2
Well,
seconds.
that's right, it did.
Let's go. Here we go.
Cue the destruction. Oh. Can't we just have like a blossoming tree? Oh, so pretty. Oh, I'm not liking faceless dude. Pretty that is.
That is so pretty.
Ooh, dancing in the water. Their mouths are taped. Oh yeah, they did that too. Oh, this does sound a little bit different, I think, than the
I thought it sounded different as well.
Ooh.
The yellow is so pretty.
That's creepy.
I feel like this is almost as creepy as the Halloween version without it being zombies. It's so pretty. I'm gonna need them to pick like which one they want, like scary, creepy, or like.
Oh, is that ring going up?
Oh man.
Is it definitely going up? Nice.
Oh, these vocals are amazing.
Was that just how many members were in front of that tree?
I thought I counted 5.
I thought I counted 6, but I thought they were a 7-member group because weren't they the group where they had a dancer and a mask because one of their members was in China because it was around COVID and she got stuck. She was doing a show, but then she got stuck because of COVID, wasn't able to come back. So they had to film the video, but they put a backup dancer in a mask to like represent her. So she was,
With Scream.
yeah, Scream, right? So I think there were 7 of them, but I don't, were there 7 at the end?
I don't know. I thought it was symmetrical. So it was like 2, 2, and then 1 in the middle.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just all.
I don't know. I'm a Libra. My brain goes to symmetry. So I probably saw symmetry, even if it wasn't symmetry.
I'm not
Maybe,
sure.
I don't know.
You're much quicker with catching these things than I am. So maybe I was completely off in counting. But beautiful song. I love the consistency of like the
Boca.
Boca in both versions of the video. So that was really nice. And I know that they've got that story with kind of that tree of language and their role. So very interesting. Their harmonies are really,
Oh my
really
gosh,
nice.
it's so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
really nice. It's easy to get distracted because there's so much to see,
the
but then
depth
yeah.
of their vocal ranges is amazing.
Yeah.
I
Agreed.
feel like because they could go really high and low as well, and I
Yeah.
just feel like it's so pretty.
And the one, I mean, I think there were a couple of rappers, but the one rapper that I think raps first, her voice, it sort of reminds me of Lisa's, not in its tonal quality, but how like distinctive like Lisa's rap is for Blackpink. Like this girl is easily, I shouldn't say girl, woman is easily recognizable, like with her style. And every time I hear her, I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I recognize, I remember that. So very, very catchy. Really liked it a lot. Just impactful. So, and the colors, I loved the pastel solid color dresses in front of the white trees. That was so beautiful. And I think they're purposely like juxtaposing it with like the little like
It reminds me
creepier,
of Hotel de
darker.
Luna.
Yeah,
Like
that's true because Hotel de Luna, like it has scary
it
moments
does have some deep, darker
that are
moments that are
pretty,
like,
especially when
whoa,
he's first seeing like the
the
ghosts, the dead
ghosts, and
people
he
and stuff.
doesn't really understand what he's
Oh yeah,
seeing.
they're frightening. Like the woman who takes off the glasses and stuff. Like yeah, it's pretty. But then it's like IU is so beautiful, and her outfits are amazing, and then the tree is gorgeous, and yeah. So it does. That's a very good point. It does go back and forth like that, and it kind of works with that whole what we've seen so far with the Dreamcatcher sort of like
Well, and I read it says
storyline.
that they describe the lyrics depict an intense and relentless pursuit aimed at the protagonist, and it describes the wounds inflicted both physically and emotionally without any need for explanation. And so it emphasizes the
Right.
recurring feeling of being trapped and unable to escape, yet determined to protect oneself.
Yeah, I definitely get that because there was the one scene where the girl seemed to be like impaled with an arrow, but there was no arrow there. We both were like, like what just happened? And so that makes sense. Yeah. That
And so that
completes.
kind of like fight to just keep oneself protected.
Wasn't there one scene where a girl was like
Well, and I
shooting
feel
an
like they're
arrow?
trying to like run after something too at the same
Right.
time. Like, what are they running to and what are they running from? And
Wow. I have a feeling we've just scratched the surface of Dreamcatcher.
right, like I feel like there's a whole lot more of their story that we are just not quite there yet.
We are just
And it
getting
all
started.
revolves around this tree. But when she got shot with the arrow, she was at the tree.
Right. But
She
maybe
was
she's
literally right in front
defending.
of the tree.
Right. So she's defending the tree
And so I think she's defending the tree and she like took one for the team.
for the tree.
Yes, way to
She took
go.
one for the tree.
Oh,
And I think the one firing an arrow was in front of the tree as well.
was she in front of the
think
but she
so.
fired it vertically as well.
Right.
But when you fire things vertically, y'all, they have to come down.
It wasn't like straight up. She seemed to be firing it out, but like the arrow that impaled the girl seemed to come I don't know what they're fighting. What are they fighting? If you guys,
There's a protagonist. Who's the protagonist?
well,
What is the protagonist? Is the protagonist evil? Is
the protagonist is usually the hero of the story.
Oh, okay.
So
So who's the protagonist?
they are the protagonist. Like they're the ones defending the tree. Like, but who is the?
It's the evil one. It's the evil one, the tree.
No, because they're protecting the tree. I think they're fighting against someone trying to
Hurt the
the
tree.
antagonist, like the person trying to hurt the
man
tree, trying to hurt the tree of language. What's
So is man the antagonist?
yeah, men. It's all men.
Not
No. I
men,
know.
like in general, like
know.
the
I was
giant, but like man and like humankind, like
right.
trying to prevent like
I don't know, because aren't they? Isn't their storyline that they're like witches, or is that? Am I thinking of the wrong group? No, it's Dreamcatcher, right?
yeah.
So much, so much. Okay, guys. So let us know. Are we completely off here? Let us know. We don't take
Yeah.
offense to it. Let us know. Give us some
We'd like to
direction.
know their story. So if
Absolutely.
you have more, like,
We
are you your guide or somewhere where we can find out what their storyline is or
we learn
where they started, maybe
yeah, we take a look at a lot of different groups like all at
all
once.
the time.
So sometimes we get things mixed up or we hear something somewhere and then like, wait, did I remember reading this somewhere or whatever? So we appreciate it whenever you guys can fill in the gaps in our knowledge and help us along on our journey.
And
So
when we tell you we take a look at a lot of different groups, I mean, we message each other and talk to each other continuously throughout the week about like, oh, did you hear about this? Did you know this? Did you know this?
kind of an obsession.
All the time. All the time.
So we do not, all that to say, we do not take offense if you have suggestions for
No.
us or recommendations, or if there's something maybe that you've read or heard that contradicts what we've said. As long as you do it respectfully, bring it on. So,
Yeah.
and if you like drama, that is this
This
music video.
so we can get to the bottom of it.
right.
Make sure you check out our Hallyu Reviews website where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Until next time, y'all.
Annyeong.
Annyeong.
See, that's